What's going on, everybody? It's your pal Jamie here from Sharonatsea Travel. Hey, we've got a little update regarding Carnival Cruise Lines, and it's something that affects us. Stick around, we're going to talk about it. That's right, guys. We've got a little more bad news regarding cruising. As of today, May 4th, 2020, Carnival Cruise Lines has announced that they are canceling all cruises up until July 31st of this year. Again, they are canceling all cruises from North America through July 31st of this year. Now, if you follow us here at Sharonatsea Travel, you know that is a bummer for us because we had a cruise lined up at the end of July with the hopes that cruising might resume. We are super excited to get back to it. Following all and any new procedures for health and safety and things like that. But we're a lot like you. We want to get back on the water and get back to doing the thing that we love. So that is a total bummer for us, and we know it is for you as well. In addition to that, it looks like all Carnival Spirit cruises are going to be canceled throughout the remainder of the year. And any Carnival Splendor cruises in Australia will be canceled through August 31st at this time. Now, if you're booked on any one of those cruises that I just mentioned, you should be hearing from Carnival directly or your travel specialist with regards to that cancellation and what you can do to hopefully get rebooked. Maybe there's a little incentive to keep your booking on the book, so to speak, and get you back out on a Carnival ship as soon as possible. But Carnival looks like they do have a little bit of a game plan as well that they're rolling out. Now, they did announce a number of cancellations today, but they also started talking about what they see happening with regards to cruising come August 1st. Now, it looks like Carnival has chosen a couple of particular cruise ports and some certain ships to begin cruising again with, and that all ought to start on August 1st. At least that's what Carnival is saying today. Alright, so if you are one of the lucky folks that are booked on any of these cruises leaving from those ports beginning August 1st, you may be some of the first people back on a cruise ship post the COVID-19 virus stoppage in cruise ship operations for Carnival. Now, it looks like out of Galveston, you're looking at the Carnival Dream, Freedom, and the Carnival Vista will be up and running. So if you're booked on one of those ships, congratulations, you may be some of the first back on the water. Now, out of Miami, the Carnival Horizon, the Magic, and the Carnival Sensation will be firing things up again. And if you're booked out of Port Canaveral and you're on the Carnival Breeze or the Elation, congratulations, because you too may be some of the first people back on the water as Carnival attempts to resume cruising operations. Now, what Carnival's doing, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, they want to try things out on a limited basis. Maybe these cruises might change as far as itineraries go. You know, keep your ear out. I'm sure you'll hear updates as we get closer to those dates. We're keeping our fingers crossed here at Sharonatsea Travel that things can get up and running again, not only for Carnival, but all the other cruise lines out there. We're waiting to see what NCL, Royal Caribbean, and some of the other lines have to say. Each time these announcements are made about changes in itineraries and cancellations, it always seems like one cruise line jumps out ahead of the others, and shortly after, the rest of the lines follow suit, make their official announcements. It would make a lot of sense if the powers that be were kind of talking to each other and trying to put an overall game plan together where they knew exactly what cruising might look like as they get things started. Now, right now, from what we understand, Carnival is going to continue to make an effort to get all of the additional and excess crew back to their homes. There's a lot of talk in the news about chartering flights, or a lot of cruise ships are actually making journeys overseas to get crew back to the mainland, back to their homeland, back to their families, and that's pretty awesome to hear. And it certainly makes sense that they're going to start back up on a limited basis because they're definitely going to have a limited crew available. You know, if and when this day comes around, if August 1st truly is the week, the day that cruising kicks back in again, they're not going to have full staff by any means. So they'll probably run the ships at a little lighter capacity. They've talked about that in the news of trying to keep it about 50% capacity. And of course, the same will go for the crew as well. I don't exactly know what kind of experience it'll be. If you're someone who's got their first cruise ever booked and you might be going in this week, I would expect things would be much, much different than they usually would be. As a seasoned cruiser, I'd love to be on one of those cruises just to see how things progress and what the experience is like. But guys, that's a little update from Carnival Cruise Lines about what they're going to try to get accomplished towards the end of summer, come August 1st. We like to share a little bit of information whenever we can with our Sharonatsea Travel cruise crew. It affects us, and we know if it affects us, it's definitely affecting you. So thanks for taking a minute to watch. We sure appreciate it. If you're into more cruise information, maybe some cruising updates, cruise vlogs when we get back to cruising, anything else that has to do with enjoying getting on a big, beautiful cruise ship and sailing the ocean, we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content we put out. Join us every Monday night for our Monday Night Live Cruise Chat Show. We have all kinds of fun over there. Check us out on Facebook at the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. And until next time, we'll end with our usual saying, what the heck, guys? Happy cruising and safe travels. We'll see you next time.